The Democrats are willing to do anything to push their priorities. And the Republicans, the leadership, is not listening to the men and women who elected us. But it's an even deeper problem than that. On the Democratic side, the major donors that fund the Democratic Party, they don't despise their base. The billionaires who write the giant checks that fund President Obama and Hillary Clinton, and the Democrats on that side of the aisle, they don't despise the radical gay rights movement or the radical environmentalist movement or all the people that knock on doors and get Democrats elected. The simple reality is a very large percentage of the Republican donors actively despise our base. Actively despise the men and women who showed up and voted you and me into office. I can tell you, when you sit down and talk with a New York billionaire Republican donor, and I have talked with quite a few New York billionaire Republican donor, California Republican donors, their questions start out as follows. First of all, you got to come out for gay marriage. You need to be pro-choice, and you need to support amnesty. That's where the Republican donors are. You wonder why Republicans won't fight on any of these issues? Because the people writing the checks agree with the Democrats. Now, mind you, the people who show up at the polls who elected you and me and who elected this Republican majority, far too many of the Republican donors look down on those voters as a bunch of ignorant hicks and rubes. That's why leadership likes show votes. You know, it wasn't too long ago when the Washington cartel was able to mask it all with a show vote or two. And they'd tell the rubes back home, see, we voted on it, we just don't have the votes. You know, when I was first elected to this body, many times I heard more senior senators saying some variation of the following. Now, Ted, that's what you tell folks back home. You don't actually do it. Here's what's changed. The voters have gotten more informed. They now understand the difference between show votes and a real vote. They understand the vote we had a week ago on Planned Parenthood was designed to lose, to placate those silly folks that think we shouldn't be sending taxpayer funds to a criminal organization that is selling the body parts of. But on the actual vote that could change policy, leadership has no interest in fighting whatsoever.